Kicking and kicking.
Okay, this is a nice one.
Hi everyone and welcome. How are you? How have you been? So we are here, we are live. Thank you for those who are joining. I'm super excited to be having this live. And today we are going to be joined by a fellow nutritionist who is called Sharon. So Sharon will be joining us pretty soon. And yes, welcome. For those who might not know me, my name is Jessica Wanjiku. Yes, I'm Jessica Wanjiku. I'm a licensed nutritionist. Hi, Lovito. Thank you so much for being here as the first one. We really appreciate you. Yes, thank you so much for being here. All right. Thank you. So I'm saying my name's Jessica Wanjiko, in case you don't know me. I work with Malkia Nutrition, or rather, I'm the founder of Malkia Nutrition. And Malkia Nutrition has been in existence since 2019. So this November, we are celebrating 3 years in the nutrition consultancy field. So yay! On the 19th of November, which is a Saturday, we'll be celebrating 3 years in nutrition consultancy. So I'm super excited about that. And I'm looking forward to, you know, turning three. It's like when you have a baby and now the baby is turning 3. Yes, this is a baby and she, or he, I don't know, is turning 3, but it's a she because the founder and main directors are the founders and the one of the director are female, so I can say she. So she's turning 3, and we are super excited to be turning 3. And part of what we do, or part of what we enjoy doing, is nutrition education. That is just sharing out information about nutrition, about different products, about how people can prevent lifestyle diseases, how you can manage if you're already sick. So all these things. So as Malkia Nutrition, that is what we do. And this is one of the sessions whereby we'll be having such a discussion where we share about nutrition and how to live a healthy lifestyle. So I'll be joined pretty soon by Sharon. Sharon Chepkemoi was one of our interns a while back, and now she has her own brand, Mirep Nutrition. Kindly check her out on Facebook. And so she'll be joining me, and we'll be sharing a lot about nutrition products and nutrition, how to prevent diseases, um, how to manage them if you're already sick. So yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about. If you have any questions, kindly just type them in the chat comment. Do type them in the chat comment so that we are able to respond to them as we go along. So if you have questions, anything you would want to know about nutrition, about healthy living, about achieving a healthy lifestyle as an individual, or as a household, you have a sick parent, you have a sick child that you're not sure how to go about helping them, that's what we're going to be discussing. So welcome everyone. We ain't waiting for people to join, so we're going directly into it. So as soon as my guest is here, we are going to go on and start sharing. So be ready for that. And thank you for joining. Kindly like the video and share so that if there's anyone else out there who might want to join us, they will be able to do so. So yes, I'm looking for the slide that I want to share so that we can start immediately, and so that there's no delay. There's no delay. Um, mhm. Yeah, we're not waiting for anyone or anything. So I just want to find my slides and then we continue. Kindly share the video, like and share. If you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe. If you're watching this at a later date, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. For you clicking on this video and watching it, we are really grateful for that. So Malkia Nutrition, we focus on nutrition education and nutrition consultancy. Then we are also in the area of organic food production. So we also do grow our food organically. When I say organically, it means we don't use any chemicals to grow our food. Therefore, there are no residues. There's nothing that can affect your body by consuming that food. Then we also have mental health wellness, whereby we have a consultant. She's called Masi Murege, who now handles that aspect of, she handles the aspect of mental health and how right. And how you can achieve a healthy lifestyle, both physically and now mentally, because we realized there's a big interaction between what you're eating as an individual and your health, your mental wellness. So if you find that what you're eating is affected by how you're feeling, like when you're stressed, you tend to when you're stressed, you tend to overeat or eat certain foods, and when you are okay, you now make healthier life choices. So mental health plays a major role in, yes, my guest is here. So mental health plays a major role in your dietary habits. So we we brought on board a director who deals with mental health, right? And she's able to solve all those mental health issues. She's also very active in advocacy, in counseling, and just helping people understand what is mental health and how does it affect you on a day-to-day basis. So Mercy might be able to join us at some point. If she's not able to do so, we will still continue. All right. And then Malkia Nutrition also has, we share our information, or all these things, they are shared out through, social media, our website, yes, social media in our website, in our blog site. So we also have someone who maintains those sites, and it's also a company or a business by itself. So we have John Esther, who handles that aspect of who now handles that aspect of information systems for Malkia Nutrition. So that's a brief about Malkia Nutrition. As I said, we started operating from November of 2019. So this year we'll be turning 3 on the 19th of November. and we are super excited about it. We have grown, we have scaled, we have reached heights that we didn't even think possible when, yeah, when we were getting into this space. So we are really grateful for that. We are really grateful for that. So I'm going to give Sharon a chance to introduce herself, to share about Mirep Nutrition and what she is doing currently. You can also share about your experience when you are with us um, as an intern and what you liked, what you learned, and all that jazz. All right, Sharon, you can unmute and go ahead.
Hi everyone. So my name is Sharon.
Hi, Sharon.
Can you hear me?
Welcome. Yes, yes, we can hear you. Just try and be a little bit louder, maybe.
All right. So this is Sharon. I'm a former intern from Malkia Nutrition Company, and I'm really impressed to be here today for this session. And I have my friend, Mirep Nutrition Company, which also do consultancy among other things, which I'll not talk about it today. Um, all I can do is just a bit of introduction to say that Malkia is a good company for everyone who's here. It does consultancies, as Jesus said before, or on that introduction. And I'm a witness. I've been there. I've worked with them. She's molded me and all the other board members of Malkia Company. So I'm so pleased to be here today, and I'm up for this session. Thank you.
Right, right. I think you still need to come closer to your microphone so that I can hear you well.
All
Tell
right.
us what motivated you to start Mirep. What was the thing that made you start now your own consultancy?
Okay, so for me, I bought my consultancy. Okay, I can say for first, it's the passion that I have for my career, and for two is before I even did my internship with Malkia Company, I also had my attachment at Tenok Hospital, and I realized that there's still a gap in consultation because you would find these clients who have lifestyle diseases among other conditions which they really need closer care, but in health centers and health facilities they don't like offer that close care because you understand the population and also the task, whereas it's a whole level 5 almost elevated being to level 6, but they only had one nutrition officer and they couldn't absorb more. So for me, I felt that there is need to help people, and nutrition as a fact, people haven't known much about this. And also another thing that really motivated me more is now Malkia Nutrition. When I came in and the service that you're offering, how you impacted lives on people is just that passion to, create knowledge to people, tell them what they can do to further their health. That really drives me to work on that.
Thank you, Sharon. And we are glad when we hear of such stories or of people who have worked with us and are now established in their own way. So it shows that what we have been doing over the last 3 years is doesn't go to waste. So we're really, really grateful that to have you and to now collaborate with you, to still mentor you or work with you. Um, as you establish your brand, we are also there for you, Sharon, and we we are glad to have you here to discuss this topic with us. So right. So now I'm set. And Sharon dropped, or it's my internet. Cool. So All right. Okay, sorry about that. Um, let's change my background. The lighting here is different. But it's okay. So I want to now start sharing my screen. Before I do that, I will share a short video as we settle in and also as we remind people to join us for the live stream. So Sharon, go ahead and share if you share the link. If there's anyone you want to invite to join us, please do so.
When the Grammarly's advanced tone suggestions can help. Because we should.
People don't have information about nutrition. My name is Jessica Wanjiku. I'm a licensed nutritionist working here in Kenya. I'm passionate about the food we eat and how we eat it in a way that benefits our bodies. People don't have information about nutrition, and that's why I founded Malkia Nutrition. We offer nutrition and dietary solutions powered by technology. We aim to help people transform their lifestyles by changing the way they eat. One of the channels of doing so nutrition diets have achieved this through Health Bites. This pillar focuses on providing well-researched and curated nutritional and dietary information to people. Prevention is better than cure. And thus we aim to prevent the increase in occurrence of lifestyle diseases or non-communicable diseases. These diseases include diabetes, cancer, high blood pressure, and respiratory diseases, which are the leading cause of death globally, according to World Health Organization, and many of them are preventable. Our target is to reduce the cases of non-communicable diseases, which are on the rise. And these diseases affect people above the age of 21 years, since this age group in many developing countries are changing their eating habits from traditional to processed foods. And these processed foods, they're high in sugar, salt, fat, and additives. And to make what matters even worse, they have low activity levels and they lead sedentary lifestyles. We focus on prevention as well as management of these diseases. Our primary intervention is nutrition education. We provide information that enables people to change their lifestyles. Awareness is the first agent of change. And the research done by FAO Nutrition Division showed that health education and public awareness campaigns have direct impact on dietary habits of people. The solutions we offer are feasible, highly cost-effective, and sustainable, since knowledge and information can easily be transmitted. The solutions are also in line with United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, specifically SDG 3. to ensure healthy lives and promote well-being of all at all ages. What sets us apart is the knowledge we have about nutrition and dietetics. In addition, our team has a data scientist who analyzes dietary, food consumption patterns, and disease burden from non-communicable diseases. We reach our clients through online platforms which are accessed using various smart gadgets. Nevertheless, we still offer face-to-face consultancy services. Over the last 6 months, we have carried out an educative campaign on nutrition, offering screening services and individualized meal plans. Our aim was to mobilize people on weight management and proper meal planning, and also offered guidance on management regimes for various diseases such as diabetes and high blood pressure. We also had several clients with whom we have worked to create meal plans that are individually suited for them or their families. Within the next 6 months, we target to reach 10,000 people through our online platform and to transform their lives. We'll do this through campaigns to mobilize and educate them towards a healthier future. To make all this possible, we require resources and institutional support. And we are appealing to all interested individuals and institutions to join and partner with us towards creating the future we want.
Welcome back. Welcome back. In case you're new here and you haven't subscribed, kindly do so. So that video was streaming from our YouTube channel. In case you haven't checked it out, it does have our logo. It looks like this. It has our logo, and you can scroll through something that you can go through the playlists. We have put them together for you. You can go through this one, Understanding Lifestyle Diseases, and you will be able to learn. Sorry.
And as a
What
former
you need to know about breastfeeding, what you need to know about childhood obesity. Let's look at this one. It's about childhood obesity, this is where most problems begin or start. Let's listen in.
Hi, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Frontier Nutrition, and today we're joining you from
Hi, and welcome to Malkia Nutrition, your home for food, information, and lifestyle. Today, I'm going to be sharing more about lifestyle diseases. And before I begin, my name is Wanjiku. I'm a licensed nutritionist, and I'm the co-founder of Malkia Nutrition. And I'm really excited to be doing this series. We'll be having this class every Friday, and we'll be discussing different topics. So today, we're starting with lifestyle diseases. So what lifestyle disease? They mean like these are diseases that come about because of your lifestyle. They aren't infections, they aren't viruses, they aren't bacteria. They come about because of your lifestyle, or you could be genetically predisposed to get them. For example, someone who has type 1 diabetes was genetically predisposed to get the diabetes, but like type 2 diabetes, you get it even even if you aren't genetically predisposed to get it. That is, maybe you became obese and your body wasn't able to release the right amount of insulin that was needed to digest the sugar that you're consuming in your food. So that's what we're going to be discussing on these lessons or on these forums. We're going to be doing it mainly on WhatsApp. So just text me, join the group, and you'll be able to benefit from this every Friday. It's a free consultation. You don't pay. If you meet me in the office, of course, I'm gonna charge you. But on this platform, I'm passionate about nutrition, so I'm going to be giving this service for free. We're gonna be doing these sessions for about 1.5 hours. So we'll run from 11 to around 12:30. So we'll do a presentation first, and then after that, I'll take questions and moderate the discussions in the group. So after this, or once I see how the uptake for this series is, I'll be able to gauge or to plan on seminars. And in August, we're going to have a screening campaign or a medical camp that we will communicate later on the location and the details where you can come, have your screening, talk to specialists in nutrition, mental health, um, get your blood sugars checked, your blood pressure checked, your weight, know your body mass index, and all these metrics that relate to nutrition. So look, we do stick around, look forward to that, and invite as many people as you can to be part of this journey as we walk and work towards a healthy lifestyle. So I champion for a healthy lifestyle because I've seen people who have transformed their lives from being like pretty, say for example, sick, obese, or having diabetes or having high blood pressure, and by changing their food, what they eat and how they eat it, they have been able to transform. For example, a friend recently contacted me after I had an interview on radio, and he was interested in a meal plan. And even before I delivered the meal plan, he says that within that week, which he has been trying to observe more of what he eats, realizing more, he's been able to lose 4 kgs. So it's pretty easy to do that if you are committed and you have a guided plan. And if you're exercising often, as opposed to just sitting around and eating your feelings and your emotions and just, being a lazy body. So lifestyle and feeling great about yourself, it begins with what you eat, how you eat it, and how much you exercise or how much effort you put into your fitness regime. So I'm excited to begin this journey with you. Stick around. If you haven't joined the group yet, I'm still sharing the link, and I'll share it in this no, I won't share it in the description, but I will share my contact number or my business number, and you can text me if you want to join the group, and I will add you to the group. Once the group is full, we'll see whether to create another one or to create a community either on Facebook. Okay, we have a community on Facebook, but we will put more structure towards understanding how to help people get this nutrition information so that we don't peddle myths and half truths out there. So, as I said, I'm a licensed nutritionist. I have studied nutrition for 4 years, taken a year of internship to get licensed, and I did that in food science, and now I'm a practicing nutritionist. I'm based in Westlands, Occidental Plaza, and you're always welcome to pop in, whether for a consultation or a friendly visit. If I'm in the office, you're always welcome. So join us in a few minutes, and I do encourage you to subscribe, share this video with your friends and family, and let's all get educated. I'll be basing um, most of my discussions or the foods that I'll be recommended, I'll be basing them on such books. I have several. This one is by Neil Barnard, who is a medical doctor, and it's called Foods That Fight Pain. Foods That Fight Pain. So you can always purchase the book, or you can get these. Some of these nutrition books are even online. You can get them. If you need to read one, you can also ask me, and I will refer you to where you can get a book. All right, so see you on the group, and let's engage. Bye bye.
Hi everyone.
Well, welcome back. At least I hope through the videos you have gotten a better perspective of what we do. And sorry. Yes. So now we are going to go into the presentation, and as we go through the last live stream, I talked about different lifestyle diseases and where they begin. They begin with obesity or overweight. If you are becoming overweight, you are more at risk of sorry, trying to get the light. Whatever I did not work. All right. So also, if there's a nutritionist on the call who would like to join us, you are welcome. Just let me know in the chat, and I'll bring you on screen. But for today, we are working with we're talking with Sharon Mui, who is a nutritionist at Mirep Nutrition. Okay, so we're going to go on and look at the different slides that we have today. Welcome if you are joining us. Welcome. So today we are discussing the role of nutrition in achieving a healthy lifestyle or healthy living. So if you find that you're struggling with weight, you're struggling with various diseases that really are brought about by your lifestyle, what should you do about it? How should you go about making sure that how should you go about making sure that you are able now to manage those to make sure you're now able to manage those conditions, and you're able to perform or live an optimal life. Okay, so there's a level that you should be able to be functioning at when you're healthy and feeling alive, loving yourself, loving everything around you. So that's what we desire, or we look for. That's what we look for. Um, That's what every individual desires. We all desire to be at a level whereby we are enjoying our life, we are enjoying the life, we are enjoying, sorry, we are enjoying, we all want to reach a level where we are enjoying our lives, we are enjoying what we do on a daily basis, and diseases are not affecting our productivity. I believe that is where most of us want to be. You are active, you're able to interact with your family, you're able to respond to your work responsibility, your family responsibility, and you don't feel overburdened by disease and hospital bills and all these things. So if you have a lifestyle disease, it affects your quality of life. That's for sure. And then uh, when when you when your well-being is not at optimal, you also struggle with a lot of other things, like meeting your, the quota or the amount of work or the deliverables at your workplace. You always run into issues with medical bills if your insurance is not up to date. So a healthy lifestyle has so many advantages in the short term and even in the long run. So say now you find yourself as a sick individual and you need to know, how do I actually manage my condition and hopefully like reverse the disease or the condition that I'm struggling with. So we talked about different lifestyle diseases, starting with obesity. Starts there. It starts with obesity, then it can advance to type 2 diabetes, it can advance to hypertension, it can become hyperlipidemia, it can become osteoarthritis or obstructive sleep apnea. It can lead to any or among the many cardiovascular conditions that people suffer or are affected by. And you find that these diseases have affected more than 1.9 billion people. That's a lot of people. That's a huge number of people. Like obesity, just obesity affects more than 1.9 billion adults. And then you find that most or the number that are underweight, underweight is the, like, it's the opposite side of obesity. You find someone who is obese, but you also have, like in our country, you also have people who are underweight. Those are only for 462 million people or adults. So being obese or overweight is actually a bigger tragedy than malnutrition. But the focus is usually up on malnutrition or underweight because it's more urgent, right? You never find someone who is obese seeing the urgency of their problem, but it is just as urgent as someone who is malnourished and suffering from malnutrition. So if you haven't watched the live stream we did discussing this with Mercy, kindly do, because now I just want to go straight to the management of these different lifestyle diseases and the products that we have as Malkia, as Mirep, that you can use to manage those different lifestyle diseases. And so I will start with the obesity because I said most dietary diseases or nutrition lifestyle diseases, most of them start with obesity. So if you're obese, what product can you use that will help you manage that condition? All right. So there are a variety of products that help with weight management. We have chia seeds, we have baobab powder, we have fenugreek, we have black seed, we have different supplements as well. If you don't know any brands of supplements. Well, we are not very focused on supplements, and Sharon can attest to that. We're not very focused on supplementation. We are using this nutrition products to help people adjust their lifestyle and achieve a healthy weight. Of course, these ones are accompanied with a meal plan and also consistent guidance on how to use them, how to um, how often. We guide you on all that. We tell you how often you're supposed to be using the product, what you can do if the condition changes or you feel like you're not getting the the outcome that you thought, because you're just using you should not just use the product, you should use it in in collaboration to, or together with, you should use it together with let me try and get my light to be at the best so that we improve the quality of this video, of this live stream. Right, don't know whether that's better. Yeah, it's a little bit better and brighter. All right. So we want to manage obesity, but not necessarily using supplements. So what else can you use? So number one is chia seeds. Chia are these tiny black or white seeds, sometimes even brown seeds, that you eat or you consume in your water, like a bottle of water like this one. You just add your chia seeds and you drink the water with, like with the chia seeds. Chia seeds gel very easily when put in water, and so it's easy for you to swallow them or to consume them. So they are not nauseating. They don't have a taste. They do not necessarily have a taste actually. They are blood. They don't have any taste. So the way they work, because most people ask me, yes, I'll take chia seed, or I bought chia seeds, but they're just in my house. The way they work is that when you take that water with chia seeds, like this one, what happens is the seeds help to curb your appetite. In what sense? Those seeds, so you see, even when you put them in water, they gel. They do the same, like they are high fiber, so they will absorb water in your tummy, and you will feel full. Like you feel full for longer. You don't have those hunger pangs. You don't have those cravings, and so you are not likely to eat to keep snacking on different things because you are on. Because we want you to manage your weight. So that's one way. They curb your appetite and they keep you full for longer, right? Then the second thing is they clear cholesterol from your blood vessels. So remember, cholesterol is that um, bad fat or bad oil that you don't want in your body. We want you to have clean vessels. We want you to have vessels that are not clogged. So So that's what chia seeds do or does. It helps your vessels to remain clear and clean without all the cholesterol. All right. Then we also have fenugreek. Fenugreek seeds or fenugreek seed powder works in the same way. It helps to curb your appetite. It's a brown seed. It's a brown seed. So when you do the powder, it's either yellowish or brownish or a deep yellow color. So this powder, you also add it to your water and you drink it. And when I say add it to your water, you don't boil it. You what you do is you boil your water and then let it cool. Then you add the fenugreek powder, maybe a tablespoon or so. And then after that, now you stir and you take your water. So that's how you use fenugreek. Fenugreek is also used by people who want to balance their hormones. So if you are having a hormonal imbalance, you are not able to you're not able to or you found that your body is reacting in a certain way due to like a hormonal imbalance, maybe your skin is breaking out, you have mood swings, you have all that, it's a good hormonal balancer. It's particularly important also for not first time mothers who are postpartum and they want to increase their milk production. But anywho, back to topic, we are talking about fenugreek powder or seeds and managing obesity. So you manage obesity using fenugreek because it controls your appetite and it also helps you to reduce the amount of food that you will eat. The other good thing about fenugreek, it's a fat burner. It helps you to burn fat so easily because it will once it's broken down in the body, it helps to it releases chemicals or chemical elements that enable your body to break down the stored fat. So that's how fenugreek works. So if you're having uncontrolled appetite or you are realizing that your weight is going up, you should definitely try to use fenugreek powder. All right. So I'll finish this slide, then my colleague will come on and discuss management of diabetes. So the other one is baobab fruit powder. It's a baobab. Actually, I realized when I was on TV the other day that people don't know what baobab is. Baobab is maybe a fancy term, but baobab is just mabuyu. Imagine. Mabuyu, the fruit, it has a green outer covering, but when you break the inside, the seeds are white. So the fruit powder is what is gotten from that the inside of that fruit or that fruit pulp is harvested and dried, and then it is now packed or we package it and sell that now the fruit powder. We do not dye it like the babuyu we find on the streets, which are either red or purple. We don't dye it. We don't add any sugar to it. We just serve the baobab powder as it is, which is a white powder. It's actually very sweet, and you can take it in your water. You can take it as a fruit salad. You can consume it in so many different ways. So baobab also helps to curb cravings, and it gives that feeling of fullness. Another thing with baobab is that it will help you. Sorry. It will help your body to release blood sugar over a longer period of time. So say that you are you have eaten your lunch and at 1, and normally you feel hungry towards 2:30, you're already feeling hungry. Now if you take your lunch and then you take baobab water or water with baobab or a fruit salad that's sprinkled with baobab, you will feel that you feel fuller for longer, for 2 hours or 2.5 hours after consuming your meal. So that's what I mean. Yeah? So you find that you are able to sustain a feeling of satiety for a longer period of time. Okay. Then we have black seed. Black seed is literally a black seed, a black tiny seed that you are able you it grows from a shrub or a shrub. Yes, it's harvested from a shrub, and then the seed is dried and consumed as it is. Right. So it's a black seed, and it's used to it's the seed is pressed. Just a minute. The seed is pressed to release some oil. So there is also black seed oil. And then now that same seed is used to make things like handmade soap. So like personally, I've been using mini black seed soap because it's very good for your skin. Yeah, it's very good for your skin. So you find that the black seed can be used in various ways. You can consume the seed, you can use the oil, it can be used to make handmade soap, and you use the soap externally, of course. You don't consume the soap. So black seed is a very, very important seed, or something to consider to add to your plate. Actually, uh, you find that those who know black seed use it even to boost their immunity. They don't take antibiotics or anything. And we have found that at the shop, it actually moves very fast. Black seed and black seed oil are one of the items that move very fast at the shop. People buy them regularly because they know of the importance or the need to have black seed, or to consume black seeds, right? And so, how it acts in the body to reduce or to curb obesity is that it releases an component or an active ingredient that makes the body release or break down any stored cholesterol, right? So, once you consume black seed, whether it's the seed or the oil or the powder, it releases it releases an active component that helps the body to break down fat. And so in that sense, it also it will control your appetite, of course, because it's affecting your the workings or the metabolism of your body, and it will also help with weight loss. So that's black seed, and it's been found to be very effective in that essence, or in that sense. I'm going to move on to the next slide, whereby we look at now managing type 2 diabetes. So type 2 diabetes is the one that comes around due to your lifestyle. You are not born with it. You are not. It is not genetics that is causing you to have the type 2 diabetes. Rather, it's because of your lifestyle. Maybe you are obese or overweight, and then your pancreas is not able to produce enough insulin to break down the blood sugar in your blood, to like, not really break down, like to move the sugar molecules to the right places. So you find that uh, now when your pancreas is not able to produce enough insulin, or when your blood cells, let me go back to the previous slide, when your cells are not they're not they're not working as they should, they're not responding to the insulin the way they should, uh, something we call insulin resistance, you find that now you can develop type 2 diabetes, because insulin helps the cell to pack or to use the sugar or to remove it from the blood vessels. So when your cells are not responding accordingly, it means that now your body or your blood your blood will have too much sugar, leading to the condition that we call high blood sugar or type 2 diabetes. All right. So blood sugar ought to be regulated, very, very well managed at every given time. So now, one of the things that you can use to deal with diabetes is, okay, sorry, the ways that you need or the things that you need to modify, to change, so that you can manage diabetes, is number one, to make sure you're not consuming as many unhealthy fats, like you're reducing your intake of unhealthy fats. I have explained what unhealthy fats are previously. These are solid fats that have a lot of cholesterol. Thankfully, nowadays, most oil manufacturers will just write, or they are trying to reduce the amount of cholesterol in their fat, or in their, oh, right. Let me add my guest back. Oh, and we have more people streaming us. Hi, Angel. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate your support, girl. All right. So, Sharon, you will join when I move on to discussing management of hypertension. So just hold on a little bit, and then we'll get there. All right. So unhealthy fat is that the kind that contains too much cholesterol. But thankfully uh, nowadays you find that most manufacturers are trying to completely reduce the amount of cholesterol in their oils or fats. Yes, because there are still fats in the market. The ones in small containers. We know the solid fat. Then there is the liquid oil. You don't anything that is in liquid, it shouldn't be referred to as fat. Sharon, I know that's a discussion or a debate that we have really had to educate people. If an oil is liquid, if a fat is liquid, okay, when your cooking oil is liquid, it's referred to as an oil. If it's solid, it's a fat, all right? And most fats come from animals. So originally they used to be harvested from like um cows, like there's a fat cow, even when you slaughter a cow at home, and it was a fat one, just between the skin and the muscles, you'll find a layer of fat. So there was a time when that would be harvested and packaged or used or processed and packaged as the cooking oil that we used to use when we were growing up. And it was okay. It's not that it's bad. I'm just saying that we have better options now of using liquid oil, which is healthier. All right. And then you should also, if you're having type 2 diabetes or your partner who has type 2 diabetes, advise them to eat or consume good sources of oil. Things like fish, eggs, nuts like almonds, olive oils, walnuts, cashews, ground nuts, peanuts, avocado. All these are good sources of healthy fats, right? Avocado is affordable nowadays. You can get it, and you can get it from your soko from like as cheap as 5 shillings, and just have that every time you are every time you are having a meal. Like in this household, we have avocado almost with everything. Avocado with rice, avocado with ugali, and the common one, ugali skuma avocado. We have chapati stew with avocado. We try to consume avocado as much as possible. Why? Because it has the healthy fats, and we need those fats in our bodies, by the way. So that's why we keep eating a lot of avocado in this household. Another thing we introduced like an year back were the cashew nuts, and using olive oil, sometimes to cook, sometimes just for salad dressing, because olive oil is a little bit expensive. But we also go for the good oils. Remember, I talked about oils and the difference between solid and liquid oil. Yeah. So we go for those ones. Now, also, number three, if someone is having type 2 diabetes, something else that they can do is to control their diet and to exercise. If someone can exercise, and if you're out there and you have diabetes and you can exercise, kindly just exercise. Because you find most often when you start exercising and you had diabetes, which is most likely you also are a bit, if it's type 2, you sorry. Hmm. Excuse. Uh, sorry. I have been running out of breath a lot lately. I think a lot more than normal. But I drink my water, and I also if I'm in a crowded place, I just step out and take a few breaths. Sharon, you're back. So yeah, just allow me to take some water. Hi, Jerusha. Welcome. Welcome, Jerusha Mambo. I'm well, and my co-host today is Sharon. You can also give her a shout out. Welcome to this live stream. We are learning about managing different lifestyle diseases using different products that are readily available in the market or in your home. By the way, some of these things, like if you have a farm, if you have a farmyard or a farm, and you're able to grow something like chia just grows. By the way, if you throw those seeds somewhere that is fertile or having good soil, it will just sprout and grow. That's the awesome thing about chia seeds. Even moringa, if you buy, oh, my guest left. I think she's having trouble with her internet. So if you throw like chia seeds or moringa seeds in a soil that is it's fertile, it will grow and sprout. Moringa is it's not a very long. It can grow to be a big tree, but the shrub is about like 2 meters high. So you can easily harvest the leaves from it. The leaves are really nice. You can use them even as to prepare your stews and to like an onion or a spice. You just dry it and sprinkle it. I've also shown severally whereby I use moringa seed powder to make my mukimo. It mashes really well. It really mashes really well. So, yeah, moringa, all these seeds, if you get them, the flats and everything, you can grow them. You can just grow them in your home if you are able to, by the way. They grow quite easily. Sawa sawa. So my point was these products they are easily available. They are there. They are there, by the way. All right. So that's what you should do if you have type 2 diabetes. Stop eating unhealthy fats, get good sources of fat, and then control your diet, like your portions. And then if you can exercise, you continue exercising or you start exercising, right? So let me invite Sharon. Sharon, if you're there, unmute and kindly unmute and come on camera. Then you can continue with the products that we can use to manage diabetes. Because I need to take some water and a breather. That's the good thing about having a co-host. Oh, and she just left. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's okay. So what I'll do, I will stop this share for now. Um, Stop presenting. And then, oh, Sharon is back. But Sharon, welcome. Although I wanted to take us just a little bit and do um, a short video, a very short video. Yes, this one. So welcome back, Sharon. But I want to give us a commercial break where we get to watch a short video and then we'll continue. Also, if you're on the live stream, kindly share out the video and invite anyone who might be able to join us.
My name is Jessica Wanjiku. I'm a licensed nutritionist. I work here in Kenya. I've been practicing for almost 2 years. So for listening to this channel, basically we talk about matters nutrition, wellness, health, fitness, diets, and all those things that add to our health and everyday living. So welcome. If you have not subscribed yet to this channel, like and share. Let's get this ball going about the nutrition and vitamins. Basically, I want to talk about an interesting topic of lifestyle diseases or non-communicable diseases, which is not a common term, but we mostly know non-communicable diseases. So what are and I'll mention a few types of non-communicable diseases, and we'll see how to prevent them, especially during this period where most of us are either at home or are not as physically active as they were before. So basically, non-communicable diseases, they mean that they cannot be transferred from one person to the other. So if I have a non-communicable disease, uh, it's not possible for someone else to get it. That basically means that um, I can only remain with the disease that I have. You cannot get it. And basically, these non-communicable diseases are brought about by 3 or 4 factors or the causes of non-communicable diseases that have been identified through research. We have basically diet, we have lifestyle, then there's genetics, what means that the food you eat from diet is that the food you eat can contribute to you getting lifestyle diseases. Then the lifestyle you eat, this might be in terms of whether one exercises or they don't, and basically how active they are during their day. And some of the lifestyle diseases are also inherited from parents. So then I'll look at a few examples of non-communicable diseases. We have diabetes, and then there's cancer. There are all these cardiovascular diseases. There's some other like liver diseases, liver kidney diseases. Many these are the diseases that we find that most people have, but they cannot be transmitted to anyone else. And a quick fact, like here in Kenya, we have 50% of hospital admissions being as a result of non-communicable diseases. Basically means that 50% of the people we find in hospital wards are there as a result of non-communicable diseases, which is a worrying it's a worrying number. That means like 50% of us probably are disposed to getting non-communicable diseases. And most of these diseases are they can result to death if they're not managed or if the management is not well done. And that's where we come in as nutritionists. So we help someone manage their diet and their lifestyle. We cannot really change genetics, but if we can control 2 out of 3 factors that can result to non-communicable diseases, I would say that you are set to go. You are basically able to avoid these non-communicable diseases. So this is what you do. We basically help you get a plan for your diet, basically, and a plan that you can use to achieve a healthy lifestyle. So join me as I talk more about lifestyle diseases, how to prevent them, what diet is best for which condition, and we get to be more educated and to know more about these diseases. So thank you, and you can get more information on the link below about what we do as nutritionists, as where I work for from that is Malkia Nutrition, and I hope you like the content that we are creating. Give us tips on what you would like to see on this channel, and also subscribe, share, and like. We'll appreciate that. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
All right, so uh, as you can see, there's a lot of content that you can learn from on there's a lot of content that you can learn from on our YouTube channel. Yes, that's what I wanted to say. From our YouTube channel, you can learn a lot. And just if you're interested in lifestyle diseases, check the playlist that is written Understanding Lifestyle Diseases. Start from part one, go to part two. Just follow it as it flows, and I will keep sharing more videos on that playlist so that we try to take you from the basics, completely from the basics, like understanding what are lifestyle diseases, how do they come about, what is the prognosis, like how do you get them, and then how do you manage if you're already suffering from them, as well as how do you prevent them. Because normally you find like our generation, like us who are say like below 45 years, we are not sick, but our parents are sick or they have one of these conditions. And then but the problem is um, our kids are likely to get the diseases because we have changed their dietary habits. We are now feeding them on a lot of processed foods. I don't know why. We're giving our kids sausages and giving our kids or burgers or lots of chips after school. And even the schools themselves, some of them cook chips for the kids. It's a lot, but there's a high likelihood that our kids might get lifestyle diseases. We ourselves might not, but we ought to look out and be careful so that our kids don't get these diseases. All right, so Sharon, if you can kindly come on camera and unmute, then help us to discuss management of diabetes. Sharon. Okay. Um, Okay, let me just begin. I have already talked about um right, someone is commenting on my lighting. It's gone off again. Um oh, let me disconnect this. Bluetooth mode. So Sharon, yes, welcome. Just go ahead and
Thank
take
you
us through.
everyone for tuning in. So I'll take over the management of diabetes. As this, we've had the introductory part of how
Sharon,
the
kindly,
two kinds
if
of
you can,
diabetes
Sharon,
and as a
you
lifestyle
need to
disease.
raise your
So
voice.
I'll majorly
You need
focus
to
on
speak.
the apps. So we don't usually.
Sharon, if you can hear me, kindly you need to increase your voice. You need to at least shout, cause so that we can hear you clearly.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, that's better.
I don't know if I'm loud enough.
That's better. That's better.
So we have different types of apps that we can use for management of diabetes, pure organic.
Um, Sharon, just okay. You have to excuse me. Let me sort Sharon out. and then so that she can come she can join us and be clear, because it seems her network is quite a problem. So thank you, Geo Creative. So I will replay our company profile. I'll just replay our company profile as I get Sharon sorted out, so that she's able to come in audibly and we can enjoy her content. So I just want a few minutes so that we can get Sharon back on. And
My name is Jessica Wanjiku. I'm a licensed nutritionist. I'm passionate about the food we eat and how we eat it in a way that benefits our bodies. People don't have information about nutrition, and that's why I founded Malkia Nutrition. We offer nutrition and dietary solutions powered by technology. We aim to help people transform their lifestyles by changing the way they eat. One of the channels of doing so is through nutrition education. On the concept nutrition and diet, and we have achieved this through Health Bites. This pillar focuses on providing well-researched and curated nutritional and dietary information to people. Prevention is better than cure, and thus we aim to prevent the increase in occurrence of lifestyle diseases or non-communicable diseases. These diseases include diabetes, cancer, high blood pressure, and respiratory diseases, which are the leading cause of death globally, according to World Health Organization, and many of them are preventable. Our target is to reduce the cases of non-communicable diseases, which are on the rise. And these diseases affect people above the age of 21 years, since this age group in many developing countries are changing their eating habits from traditional to processed foods. And these processed foods, they're high in sugar, salt, fat, and additives. And to make what matters even worse, they have low activity levels and they lead sedentary lifestyles. We focus on prevention as well as management of these diseases. Our primary intervention is nutrition education. We provide information that enables people to change their lifestyles. Awareness is the first agent of change. And the research done by FAO Nutrition Division showed that health education and public awareness campaigns have direct impact on dietary habits of people. The solutions we offer are feasible, highly cost-effective, and sustainable, since knowledge and information can easily also in line with United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, specifically SDG, to ensure healthy lives and promote well-being of all at all ages. What sets us apart is the knowledge we have about nutrition and dietetics. In addition, our team has a data scientist who analyzes dietary food consumption patterns and diseases from non-communicable diseases. We reach our clients through online platforms which are accessed using various smart gadgets, face-to-face consultancy services. Over the last 6 months, we have carried out an educative campaign on nutrition, offering screening services and individualized meal plans. Our aim was to mobilize people on weight management and proper meal planning, and also offered guidance on management regimes for various diseases such as diabetes and high blood pressure. We also had several clients with whom we have worked to create meal plans that are individually suited for them or their families. Within the next 6 months, We target to reach 10,000 people through our online platform and to transform their lives. We'll do this through campaigns to mobilize and educate them towards a healthier future. To make all this possible, we require resources and institutional support. And we are appealing to all interested individuals and institutions to join and partner with us towards creating the future we want.
Welcome back, Sharon.
Thank you.
Welcome back. And thank you for joining us. If you're able to, just go ahead. Kindly just increase your voice. Understand environmental issues. Just try and raise your voice. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll take over from the management of deputies and I'll
Your
quickly just
voice. Just try and increase your voice so I can hear you.
right. Yes, yes. So I'll take over the management of diabetes. As earlier we've been told about the two types of diabetes and the lifestyle one that you develop when you're not born with, and the one that you're born with. So we have two types of diabetes, and majorly I'll focus on how we can manage it with the products that we can find everywhere. But for this, you can source it from a care company or from us, Mirep. So I'll start with baobab fruit powder, which is a powder. It's a baobab fruit, and when we talk about powder, we mean that it's very organic.
Sharon, kindly increase your sound, your voice. Kindly raise your voice.
Okay.
Yes, like that.
Thank you for that. I hope you hear me clearly, and thank you everyone who joined. So again, I'll talk about the management of diabetes, and I'll focus on the products that we can use to manage the diabetes. We have baobab fruit powder, and when we say baobab fruit powder, we are talking about a grounded powder. Yeah, there's no additives added to it, so it's just grounded, and it's good for a person who has diabetes in managing. When we are talking about management of diabetes using the baobab fruit powder, it's because baobab fruit powder has polyphenols that now helps the glycemic levels to run smoothly so that there is no sugar spikes. That is all. How you can incorporate baobab fruit powder on your diet is you can use it as a pre-breakfast. I mean, before you take your breakfast, maybe around 6 a.m., you can use it by incorporating with lukewarm water. You boil water and you wait it to cool, and now you can incorporate it into your diet by adding 1 tablespoon of your baobab fruit powder into that water, and you can consume it. You can also consume it by adding it to your daily water so that you can take it through the day. So that's how you can incorporate baobab fruit powder into your diet, and that can help you in managing the diabetes. We also have fenugreek, as we've earlier been told that fenugreek is a brown powder, and it's also most of these products are very grounded and they're fine. So that means you can easily consume it in your smoothies or in your water or any other liquid that you feel it's comfortable for you to incorporate it with. So how you incorporate fenugreek in your diet is also you can just put it on your water and you can consume through the day. And we also have flax seeds, which is also a brown powder. Flax seeds, they are seeds and they can be also grounded for the people who like it grounded. And how flax seeds helps you in managing the diabetes, it's because it's low glycemic, so it helps sugars not to spike. It has lignin that is very antioxidative, so it also helps in insulin sensitivity. As you all understand that we have low sugar levels and high sugar levels. and it's the responsibility of our bodies to regulate the sugar level so that you cannot go hypo and you cannot go hyper. So the main aim of these products is to regulate. So the main aim of flaxseed is to give you to regulate and improve the insulin sensitivity. When you talk about insulin sensitivity, is how sensitive is insulin in your body so that when you're hypo, it can really manage so that you cannot go hypoglycemic. Hypo means you're going low, your sugars are going low, and hyper means your sugars are high. We also have moringa leaf powder. Moringa is green in color and is very good. About these products, you can only incorporate to your diet through many means, however way you can like it. I've also seen Jessica in Malkia incorporating moringa using, even when making things like mokimos, you
Mukimo.
can use moringa. Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that. Yes, so you can always incorporate it in different ways that you best know of, so long as you just regulate the amount, and that also helps you in managing your sugar. The aim of diabetes is just managing the sugar space so that you cannot go hypo. That means you have to snack on something in between period of time before you snack. Before you don't go so long without eating, and you also don't take things that has sugar, high sugars. For example, you cannot take. Okay, we can't say you cannot take, but we are majorly, maybe if you're doing ugali, you can shift to brown ugali, or if you're doing rice, you can shift to brown rice, or you can also shift to brown chapatis. The truth behind that is white chapatis, white rice, they all have sugars, but we highly recommend that you do brown because the sugars of brown, they're wholemeal and they can easily, no, they're not easily broken down. They can be released to the body slowly by slowly. So that means it will help you with your sugar spikes, not to spike high or not to go.
Thank you, Sharon. Yeah, you have mentioned more ways on which to use. I've remembered I also cook ugali. When you're preparing your ugali, after
Yes.
the water has boiled, you add in, as you're adding the flour, you can also add in chia seeds, and it comes out so nicely, like your ugali with those two dots. I've also done a recipe where I put the chia in pancake batter, and they were so nice. The good thing about chia, the fact that they have no taste, means that they don't affect the taste of whatever you're having. So if it's ugali, it will still remain. If it's mm, pancake, if it's cake, whatever you decide to use it on, the taste doesn't change. So since you're here, Sharon,
Yes.
you can take us through cardiovascular diseases from here and then look at the products. Then I will jump in. Oh, wait. Where is the slide for? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just look at the management of cardiovascular diseases. Then we'll move on to the slide about. Sorry. We'll move on to the slide. What is happening? Yes, here. And then we'll go to the products. And then some. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, I think you already did a video of the introduction about the cardiovascular disease, what cardiovascular diseases are. So I think I'll pick it up from there without doing the introductory part of it.
Also, your sound has gone down again. Can they just come up a bit?
Yeah, I was saying I earlier saw you did
Yeah,
in this live stream. I think you've already done a video of Malkia have already done a video of the introductory part of what cardiovascular diseases are.
yeah. You can begin here with the management, and then
Yes.
we go to more products.
All right. So yes, thank you for that. Thank you, Jess, for this opportunity again. So I'll pick it
You're
up
welcome.
from how we can manage cardiovascular diseases. And as we've always said, that cardiovascular diseases the main cause of all these cardiovascular diseases and all other diseases is maybe being obese. The obesity is the main cause of everything. So lowering cholesterol is is the main key to losing weight. So when we lower the bad cholesterol in our food intake, it can help us and can aid to lose weight. So when we lose weight, we cannot develop cardiovascular diseases. And we also can cut down sources of sugars using low glycemic food products. When you talk about low glycemic food products, we are talking about carbohydrates, because carbohydrates are the main causes of glucose. And we can also find starch. There are those products that are rich in starch or that have high sugars or high glucose. So managing cardiovascular disease, we can also always cut or reduce the intake of those products that have high glycemic levels. We can also avoid trans fat, mainly from animal proteins. This hence helps in managing and treating or capping the root cause of cardiovascular diseases. When you talk about animal proteins, you are talking about dairies, we're talking about meat and other meat products. So we can always incorporate, for example, we always need proteins, but we can incorporate or replace animal proteins by doing plant proteins. So that's how we can manage cardiovascular diseases. And cardiovascular diseases, we have areas of it, but now we can articulate by lowering the cholesterol levels, cutting down the sources of sugar, and avoiding trans fat. Yeah.
So now we'll move on to the different products, and then later on we look at because we don't have much time. We have like 20 something minutes. So we look at what we can in the next 10 or 15 minutes, and then we'll wrap it up and do pick it up from there next week. Okay. So we still
Yeah.
have time, and feel free to go beyond what's on the slide. It's just a guide to guide your thoughts, but just share. If you have clients who have used any of the products, just go ahead and share that as well. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. So we have flax seeds, and I think most of you, for those who are joining or tuning in, you know what flax seeds are. And when we talk about flax seeds, we've already talked about flaxseed in managing of diabetes and also even in managing of other diseases. So we have health benefits of flax seeds. One, it prevents cholesterol accumulation in the body or in the blood vessels, hence lowers the blood pressure. Blood pressure is hypertension. We have low blood pressure and high blood pressure. So the aim of flax seeds is to lower the blood pressure. How hypertension comes in is whereby we have deposition of fats in our blood vessels. So when there is the deposition of fats in blood vessels, then the blood vessels becomes thinner. That means now the blood cannot flow freely in it. That causes now the pressure. That's how development of hypertension comes in. So the main aim is now, that's why we are talking about reducing the cholesterol levels in our body by maybe, and also reducing trans fat or cholesterol, because you find animal products like eggs, they have cholesterol. And those are the fats that now deposit in our blood vessels, or yeah, blood vessels become building a blockage in it. It develops on the walls of it. So when it develops there and then it's not shed out, or it now causes the vessels to become so thin, and that's now how blood pressure comes in. That's what we mean by pressure. There is pressure because there is a thinner wall. There is no, blood cannot move freely. And the main aim of flaxseed is to now prevent cholesterol accumulation in the blood vessels, hence lowering blood pressure. And how does this comes through? By lowering, the reason why, how it comes about is when it lowers the blood pressure, that means you've already lost that stubborn fat in your blood vessels. So the aim of all it is losing weight, or yeah, I think that's it. And it also reduces the risk of breast and prostate cancer. and it has so many importance. It also helps in weight management. That's now where comes in, where I was telling you the main aim of capping cardiovascular diseases or maintaining is to lose weight. And it's also good for digestive problems. When you talk about digestive problems, whereby you can constipate, and we all know that constipation, it can be cured by consuming things that are rich in fiber, so that it can aid in, it can prevent that constipation. So flaxseed is also good for maintaining your weight. It helps you lose weight. When it helps you lose weight, that means you lose the excess fats, so you will not be obese, you will not develop these lifestyle diseases. Or if you're already living with it, then you can maintain it using the flax seeds. And how you can incorporate flax seeds on your diet: you can always put it on water, you can always put it on your smoothie, you can use it any other way that it's good with you, so long as you can just do a good rationing, so that you cannot do excess or you cannot underdo it. It's also rich in high protein, and thus it's good for post-surgery support and malnutrition. When you talk about malnutrition, is whereby there is insufficient nutrients in the body, and you also have overnutrition, which is now you have overly required nutrients in the body that now develops you to obesity. Malnutrition, it will now make you wasted, and that means your body doesn't meet the recommended requirements that your body requires. Yes.
All right. So we also have various ways to use them. You can discuss those as well, and then I can take over. Pia wewe upunge maji, upunge hewa. Yeah, yeah. So just
Yes.
discuss the various ways to use the flax seeds.
Yeah. So how we can use flax seeds? For one, you can incorporate it with your water, as you've said. You can, and make sure that you don't put it on hot water. As just I've said before, you boil your water, let it cool. Maybe when it's lukewarm now, you can now incorporate it. 1 tablespoon is what we stick to. You can use 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon can be good for you. And you can also add it to your smoothies, and you can also put it on your fruit salad as seeds. I don't know,
All
maybe
right.
Chase can attest if you can cook with it. I don't know if that can, yeah, I don't know if
You
someone
can
can
you can
cook
use
with.
it to make cake or even pancakes because
Okay,
they also gel. I have
yes,
a baker friend, a lady who uses it to make her cakes. She
all
doesn't
right,
even like chia because chia doesn't gel as well as flax seeds. So she prefers to use flax seeds because they gel really well. And
okay,
like they even take a shorter period to gel because they are bigger. So you can see they are bigger than the chia. So flax seeds are better when you're making your cakes, and especially eggless cakes. So if you're especially placed tumefika, we have people who don't like eggs, people who don't like gluten and all that. So if you're making gluten-free cakes that are eggless, or particularly you need to replace eggs in your cakes, just go for flax seeds are a very good replacement for eggs in cake. So cooking, I don't think so, but you can also blend them into powder and sprinkle them on top of cooked food. That's another option. Yeah. Alrighty. So actually we have up to 8:30, so we are okay on time. I will look at turmeric powder. Turmeric is a rhizome, or it's a root tuber. Sharon, it's okay. You can have your video off. Don't struggle. Yeah,
okay.
don't hassle too much. You can have your video off. All right. So, um, turmeric is a rhizome. It's a root. It's a root. It grows underground. That's the easiest way to say it. It grows underground, and it's very similar to ginger. Actually, most people confuse it with ginger, but turmeric has that very bright yellow color. Hi, Miss Dama. Hi, Wanjiku. Thank you and welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Wanjiku, I'll make sure I finish by the time you are coming live, which is at 8:30 if I'm not wrong. So don't worry, we'll end this before 8:30. Welcome everyone. Welcome Dama. Welcome Wanjiku, and the rest of us who are still here. So now the root rhizome is dried, but you can still get the fresh one from the market. So for the product that we have, it's dried and then ground into powder. There's something else that people don't understand. The active ingredient in turmeric, not the color, not the beauty, the active ingredient is called curcumin, and it's the one that actually helps to boost your immunity. Okay, so when you Google the health benefits of turmeric, you might find more content about curcumin as opposed to turmeric, because turmeric is just the tuber, the rhizome. Okay, and in Kenya, okay, it's originally from India and other tropical parts of this continent of ours. In Kenya, you're not seeing me. I'm so dark. Why, Dama? Can you see me now? It's the Angola. I'm trying to get a comfortable position because of many because, and my lighting just seems to be doing me a disservice. But I believe this is better. I believe this is better now, Dama. Um, we're still like working on the ring lights and everything. So at the moment, I'm using a desk lamp that looks like this. It looks very similar to a ring light, but it doesn't seem to be shedding enough light on my face. And also, I'm really trying to get a comfortable position for me and my belly. Yes, thank you guys. Thank you. I love live stream. I can tell all these things. I can get what feedback very quickly. Actually, just allow me to put another light because it's like I'm at a corner and my light is not coming as well as I want it. Let me add some more light. So sorry about that. I personally don't like it when a stream goes um a stream goes blank, like a screen goes blank, but at least you can still look at the slides. um I forgot I had this light, which works much better than the other one. The things you get and then you forget. Yep, this is definitely better. All right, bring it to this side. Okay. Hope now you guys can see me much better than before. Yes. How had I forgotten? And making you guys struggle to see me when I have this light. I think I bought equipment and then I forgot about them. Um, thank you, Dama and Wanjiku, for that, my namesake. Uh, mhm. Cool. Uh, yes, kindly, if you now what happened? Why are things not working? My second light just went off. Mhm. I don't know why. Sorry about all this. Seems I should have remembered which ring light to use and to charge it also. But there we are. There we are. All better now. So welcome if you are joining us in the midst of this. So my ring light had gone off and my face was not visible. And I'm grateful that someone mentioned it. So here we are now. This is so much better and even more comfortable sitting position for me. Cool. So I was saying the turmeric is grown here in Kenya. We don't import it, by the way, and it's available in the local market. Maybe you go check. When you're buying ginger, ask the vendor if they have turmeric. It's just it looks the same, only it has that bright orange color. Mm. It has a very bright orange color. That's the difference. And then you just wash it, remove the outer skin or the outer covering, and then you grate it. Use it in your food. Um, you guys should try turmeric rice or a stew with turmeric. A potato stew with turmeric turns out so greatly, by the way. The color is just lovely. It's another level of beauty in for your stews and for your rice. So here we enjoy turmeric rice, carrot rice, coconut rice. We never have boring rice, by the way. If you haven't checked out that video where I talk about different rice recipes, kindly do. Anywho, now back here about the benefits of turmeric. One, if you have a paro or someone who is or has suffered from arthritis, joint pains, swollen joints, all these things, kindly recommend turmeric to them. It's an anti-inflammatory and antibacterial. So that means, okay, the swelling on around your joints happen because of inflammation. If you are having arthritis or even the swelling at the joints of the fingers, yeah, that's cause of inflammation. The inflammation is where your cells are, your white blood cells are affecting your healthy cells or attacking them and causing like a reaction that is not normal or that is not right. Okay, so yeah, recommend turmeric to them. The tuber, if they can. If they can't, tell them to buy the powder from Malkia Nutrition. Okay, you can tell them to buy the powder from Malkia Nutrition. Oh my goodness, we only have 10 minutes. I thought we had 30 off. So okay, should be wrapping up. Um, hmm. Also, it helps with heart disease. Remember we just talked about cardiovascular diseases with Sharon. So now the turmeric powder or fresh turmeric helps to lower the low density lipoproteins. These are the bad cholesterol that you don't want in your body or in your blood vessels. So turmeric helps to clear them out from the blood vessels, helps lowering their quantity in the body, and helping you to to reverse a cardiovascular disease, especially if it's caused by lifestyle. All right. Then it also helps to prevent against infections. So it's a good one for your immunity. If you are prone to having colds or cough, whenever it's flu season, you are having a flu, try to use turmeric in your food. Then, for anyone who is having depression or just not feeling so good at your current stage in life, or as person who has Alzheimer's disease, kindly recommend turmeric to them. It's good for your brain function. Okay. Then how to use it, I already mentioned. Use it to add color to your stews and rice. You can add it to water, to fruit juices, to a smoothie. Imagine doing a banana smoothie with turmeric. I should actually do that on camera. It will look so good because it will have that nice bright color. All right, and then you can also sprinkle it on fruit salad or vegetable salad. It is also used in baked goods. Say you're having like an orange cake, you can add turmeric just to bring out the nice yellowish color. You can add it to your cookies, you can add it to your mandazi. Your mahamri will look so nice when they have turmeric. Your chapatis uh, will look so nice when the flour or the dough has turmeric. Like we make butternut chapatis and they look so good. So the same thing will apply when you're doing it to using turmeric. All right. Uh-huh. Now, let me see. Cool. So I will actually discuss just one more, which is sunflower seeds, and then I will end the broadcast. Actually, I'll discuss ginger powder because I just said ginger and turmeric look very similar or are very similar. So ginger is also a rhizome or a root, and it's been used as a spice and as a medicine or like a medicinal remedy for generations. I think ginger has been used by so many generations. They just knew, like, if you have a flu, if you have a cold, make dawa with ginger. Ginger has been used for so long, and it's grown in various parts of the country. We have it being grown in the coastal regions, in Nyanza, Nyanyuki, or these highland areas. Do ginger can do well. Now, the other thing, you can also grow it on your balcony, by the way, because you just need a pot. Oh, someone is here. Uh, Let me welcome my guest. Sharon is back. All right. So with ginger, um, it grows in highland areas, yeah, and it's been used as medication for quite a while. And then the benefits are just awesome. Like you having a cold, take some ginger in your water. It helps. Why? Because it's an antibacterial and it helps to fight those bacteria causing that flu or that cold. If you're having nausea, if you are pregnant and having nausea, just try and add ginger to some water and take it. Or if you're nauseated by anything, not just pregnancy, if you're nauseated by anything, just add ginger and it will help to clear that out. If you're having headaches, again, grate some ginger, add it to your drinking water and drink it, or just cook with it, sprinkle it on salads. I have talked about all those things that all those ways that you can use turmeric are very similar to how you can use ginger. All right. Then a second thing, it helps to lower blood cholesterol. If you find yourself having high blood cholesterol, remember you've gone to the doc and he has said that you have too much cholesterol in your blood, ginger should be the first thing that you turn to. Ginger powder or the fresh ginger. Just use it to control your cholesterol, use it to control your blood pressure. So if someone is hypertensive and they don't know what to use, just tell them to add ginger to their food, take it in water, grate it, and just have it with a fruit salad or vegetable salad. Just have ginger in your diet, okay? If you want to lose weight and you don't know where to start with ginger. It's a calorie burner, it's a fat burner. It will really help to burn the cholesterol from your body, from your blood vessels, and it will also help you to feel fuller for longer. So ginger is a great remedy also for weight loss. Another thing is, of course, I've said ginger and turmeric are anti-inflammatory, so it also helps with the management of osteoarthritis. And I'll have to go back and show what is osteoarthritis, what is rheumatoid arthritis, because I barely mentioned it on the last live stream. I barely mentioned it on the last live stream, so I'll need to go back there and do a little bit more in depth discussion. And then number 5 is that ginger is also good if you're managing type 2 diabetes because it helps to increase your cell's sensitivity to insulin. Remember, we said one way that you can develop type 2 diabetes is if what? If your body is not, your pancreas is not producing enough insulin. Number 2, if your cells are not sensitive enough to the insulin that is being produced. And thirdly, if your pancreas is producing too little insulin that it can't, it's not enough for all the cells. So what ginger does, ginger powder or the fresh ginger, is that it helps your body to utilize insulin, or your body cells to utilize insulin, or to be sensitive to the insulin that is in your body, that has been produced by the pancreas and is now in your body. All right. So ginger is a remedy for many things. These benefits that actually I and Sharon have mentioned is not all of them. These ain't all the benefits that these products have. We've just highlighted the key ones, but ginger has like a long page of benefits. Okay. Now, let me show us the difference between osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. So, arthritis is just the inflammation of one or more joints, which worsens with age. And again, also people who live in cold areas like my home place in Nyandarua and the highland areas, you find that they have a lot of joint swellings and pains. Like when we did a medical camp in Nyandarua, one of the major complaints was about joint pains, joint pains and back pains, joint pains and back pains. Of course, it's a highland area, so I don't know whether also the kind of work that people do in that area causes them to have all those pains. But there's also the fact that they might have developed arthritis because of their diet. Their diet is not very high in calcium, so they might have developed both osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. So osteoarthritis is when your bones leak, or calcium is corroded, if I can use that word, corroded from your bones because your diet doesn't have enough calcium. So if your food doesn't have enough calcium, it will be removed from the bones. And what happens is that, bones have an outer cover called a cartilage. Like the bone, the bone has a covering because bones also carry a lot of things. There are blood vessels and everything inside the bone. So when there's no enough calcium in your diet, it will be removed from your bones. So those bones, the cartilage and the bone itself becomes weak and it becomes thin. So it can easily break. There can be a lot of inflammation, there can be a lot of swelling because of that. So that's one, that kind of arthritis is called osteoarthritis, where calcium is being drawn out from the bones, causing them to thin and be very fragile. Okay. Then we also have rheumatoid arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis is where now the lubricating fluid around your joints becomes inflamed and it expands, so it swells. And you find someone with rheumatoid arthritis, they will also have a form of edema. Edema is where you are swollen, and if I touch your skin and make a small depression, it stays there for long, like for a few seconds. If you see my arm right now and I push down on it, there's no depression. But someone with edema or with rheumatoid arthritis, if you press down on their skin, that kind of depression will take time before it comes back, or it reforms. So they tend to have like two pockets. Their skin is not, it's smooth, yes, but it tends to have two depressions, whereby because the fluid is not, that fluid that accumulates inside the cells is not evenly distributed. You find that there are some pockets where there's some fluid, some pockets where there is no fluid. All right. So unfortunately, arthritis doesn't have a cure, but it's manageable. So what happens is that you're given, if you go to the hospital, you're given medication. um, you're given medication to manage the pain and the swelling, but it can be reversed with food like the ones we are discussing. Of course, foods that are high in calcium, definitely foods that are high in calcium, and now using anti-inflammatory agents like like turmeric and ginger, and also taking healthy oils. So we have come to the end of today's live session. But what I'll do is I'll give Sharon another chance to tell us who she is, what she's doing currently, her brand, and how we can connect with her on social media. And then I will edit at that because I need to eat. I need to eat, and I also need to jump on another what another meeting. So thank you so much, guys. If you have watched up to this point, I really appreciate. Kindly like the video after the live stream. Come back and give us a comment. Give us a thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, and also share this video. Like after we end the live stream, you can share it with anyone else and just tell them to rewatch. Uh, Jerusha had talked that she had said that she's here for her mom. So Jerusha rewatch the video or share it with your mom or your and relatives. Yes, see, share it with their relatives so that they can also get educated. That's the purpose of this channel, of this live stream, is for people to know there are solutions. You just don't have to be on medication every day. You can actually reverse these diseases with diet and exercise, and of course being in the right mental space also helps. So Sharon, if you can unmute and just help us, remind us about your brand, yourself, and what you're doing currently.
Yeah, thank you, Jess, for that time and everyone who has tuned in up to this moment. Thank you so much for being with us. Yeah, we've tried so much to capture lots, but we haven't. So keep following. I'm Sharon Moy from Mirep Company or Mirep. I'd hear Chase say Mirep. It's Mirep, however way you would like to pronounce. I'm also a nutrition consultant. We do consultancies, and Malkia is my mother, a nurturer to me, and I've worked there as an intern. Jace is my mentor, and she's so good, you all guys. And the services are just amazing, as you've heard. That's what we do. We do it with passion. And thank you for tuning in. You can find us on all social media platforms at My Rep Nutrition Company. We welcome you via at YouTube and all other social media platforms. We welcome you to join. Keep as we'll continue with this next week, possibly God willing. So we're impressed to have you here and we welcome you every other time. Let's choose nutrition for healthy lifestyle. Let's do nutrition always. So subscribe, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, subscribe to Malkia, share this video, rewatch again, and give us a comment in there. Tell us what you think. Ask any question that you think you have to ask, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. So thank you again for joining, and have a good night all. And if there is someone streaming on from any other country, have a nice time, whatever that time
Yeah,
is
yeah,
from where you are. Yes,
yeah. We did have Nana. Nana is in the States, so for her
yes.
it's in the morning.
Have a
So
good day, Nana.
thank you very much for sharing, Sharon. Actually, I will leave Sharon's YouTube page on on the description link, so you can check out her page. And Sharon, you need to put more content, definitely.
Yeah, I
um,
really will. Yes.
yeah. You need to put more content up there so that people can see what you're doing and continue sharing. But I will share like her Facebook page and links to her other social media channels, and you can stalk her, stalk us also as Malkia Nutrition. We are the same brand on all social media handles. Check out our website at www.malkianutrition.com. We also have a blog site, which I'll also share in the description. It's called Health Bites. Excuse me. It's called Health Bites, and you can just check it out. I share information about organic farming on your balcony, what you can do on your farm to improve soil fertility and all that. So Malkia is an all-rounded company. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. All rounded. Yes. So nutrition consultancy is one of the things that we major on, but we also do organic food production in an open field and in a greenhouse. So if you check our videos, you'll see me in a greenhouse or you'll see me in the open field or on my balcony farming. I also farm on my balcony. So there are so many ways you can produce food that is organically grown for yourself or for your household. What else? Oh, yes. And then there is also Mercy. Mercy is a mental health counselor, and she does advocacy work on mental health. And she's also part of our team when we are doing our medical camps. Yes. Oh, and Sharon also came with us during our medical camp in Yandara. I hope you enjoyed that experience, just talking
Yes,
to
yes.
people. Good. Talking to people and um, interacting with clients in the field. So,
Yeah.
unfortunately, for this last quarter of the year, we haven't done as much community outreach as we desire during other years or as we have done over the last 2 years because we are in a different phase. We are in a different phase of life. I couldn't have traveled as much, but hopefully next year from March, we'll be able to do a lot more community mobilization, a lot more community outreach. But what we can do for now, what you can do to support us as Malkia, to support us as Mirep. Is it Mirep or Myrep?
However way you would like to pronounce that. Yeah.
All right. What you can do is, as you're having those family gatherings and the family occasions, sorry, with your aunts and relatives, call us to talk to your family members about nutrition, about healthy living, so that after the celebration and the festivities, people will still be healthy. And for those who want to lose their holiday kilos, because they come and they will come, because Africans love eating. Everyone loves eating, not just us. So invite us to talk with your family members. If you are 5, if you are 20, if you are 50, having a family gathering, just call us, tell us where you're located. We talk about the price and everything, and we'll show up. We'll talk to your family, we talk to your friends, whatever event you're having. Honestly, nutrition ought to be at the top of that discussion. If you're discussing finances, talk about your health as well, because health is wealth. You can't enjoy wealth when you don't have your money. If you don't, you can't enjoy your money if you're not in good health. All right, so I'm going to end this broadcast. Thank you so much, Sharon, for being my co-host. Thank you, everyone who has joined us. Jerusha Wanjiku Dama. Wanjiku Gogi's live stream is actually on. If you're available, just go and check it out. Flomsy, thank you very much for being here. Angel, thank you for being here. Adana, thank you for being here. Lobito, thank you for being here. I really appreciate you all for being here. And see you on our next live stream, which should be next week at a similar time or maybe earlier, and then I might just do not a random, I'll do a live stream tomorrow, which will be Saturday when I'm at the food market. So look out for that as well. And bye bye, whatever time zone you're in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye. Thank you so much,
Bye
Sharon.
bye.
All right.
My name is Jessica Wanjiku. I'm a licensed nutritionist working here in Kenya. I'm passionate about the food we eat and how we eat it in a way that benefits our bodies. People don't have information about nutrition, and that's why I founded Malkia Nutrition. We offer nutrition and dietary solutions powered by technology. We aim to help people transform their lifestyles by changing the way they eat. One of the channels of doing so is through nutrition education on the concepts of nutrition and diet, and we have achieved this through Health Bites. This pillar focuses on providing well-researched and curated nutritional and dietary information to people. Prevention is better than cure. And thus we aim to prevent the increase in occurrence of lifestyle diseases or non-communicable diseases. These diseases include diabetes, cancer, high blood pressure, and respiratory diseases, which are the leading cause of death globally according to World Health Organization, and many of them are preventable. Our target is to reduce the cases of non-communicable diseases, which are on the rise. And these diseases affect people above the age of 21 years, since this age group in many developing countries are changing their eating habits from traditional to processed foods. And these processed foods, they're high in sugar, salt, fat, and additives. And to make what matters even worse, they have low activity levels and they lead sedentary lifestyles. We focus on prevention as well as management of these diseases. Our primary intervention is nutrition education. We provide information that enables people to change their lifestyles. Awareness is the first agent of change. And the research done by FAO Nutrition Division showed that health education and public awareness campaigns have direct impact on dietary habits of people. The solutions we offer are feasible, highly cost-effective, and sustainable, since knowledge and information can easily be transmitted. The solutions are also in line with United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, specifically SDG 3, to ensure healthy lives and promote well-being of all at all ages. What sets us apart is the knowledge we have about nutrition and dietetics. In addition, our team has a data scientist who analyzes dietary, food consumption patterns, and disease burden from non-communicable diseases. We reach our clients through online platforms, which are accessed using various smart gadgets. Nevertheless, we still offer face-to-face consultancy services. Over the last 6 months, we have carried out an educative campaign on nutrition, offering screening services and individualized meal plans. Our aim was to mobilize people on weight management and proper meal planning, and also offered guidance on management regimes for various diseases such as diabetes and high blood pressure. We also had several clients with whom we have worked to create meal plans that are individually suited for them or their families. Within the next 6 months, we target to reach 10,000 people through our online platform and to transform their lives. We'll do this through campaigns to mobilize and educate them towards a healthier future. To make all this possible, we require resources and institutional support. And we are appealing to all interested individuals and institutions to join and partner with us towards creating the future we want.
We asked Kenyan women to tell us what they look for in a lotion. Leo tunaweka kwenye jaribio body lotion ya bei ghali na ya bei nafuu. Why pay more? Nunua nice and lovely.
Hi everyone. So here is an update about my balcony garden. So I'm doing some seed saving. These are pumpkin seeds that we got from a nice pumpkin that we got. Here I'm soaking garlic
in water, they can develop the roots. And as you can see, these are about 10 days. They have been soaking there for a while. These are some onions that I want to plant in the soil. So I moved most of my garden to the front so that they can get more sun. This here there's more sun than at the back balcony. Here I have the onions, this kind, the red onions. So I saw that I can plant them from a YouTuber. So that's what I'm trying. So I got this from a mama who sells bitungu. Had them in these ones that have sprouted. They took several and I have transplanted them here. This bunch is much older, I think like a week. This one needs water. This one needs water, and I've used these coverings as their mulch. Yes, and then I have the strawberries. They are doing good. This one has some kind of disease. And then I'm propagating one here, which is a tendril that I've put in soil. This one is the healthy one, doing really good. And I have my spinach. This is terere. Yes, terere. This is the bushege. It's good because it has a flower that attracts bees. So they'll need the pollinators for these strawberries. These are spring onions. And in my box carton. Yeah, and this is another set of spring onions. So at the back, I will show you we still have the vermiculture system. And yeah, I'll show you that. So I discovered this space at the back here where our landlady has been throwing her food waste. And I asked her whether I can use it to propagate, and she had no problem. I'm not sure which plant this is, but she says it's a medicinal one. Then you have a really healthy aloe vera plant here. And now this is the space where we pour some of the food waste. We have this called mafake. I don't know what it is in English. Some managu. This plant is, I saw the seeds being sold the other day in town. So this, I also found a lot of earthworms under here, which decompose the material that we pour here. So it's like our own kind of compost, just here in our apartments. So here I have my other spring onions in a box. This is an actual drawer of the houses. So you got to transform it into a small garden. And you can see they are very healthy. So I put eggshells that I think will help with the soil fertility in terms of giving the soil some calcium. Yeah, and these are tangawizi. So it's kind of like they're drying up, and I'll keep watering. So that's it. My balcony garden. I think it's 3 weeks later, and we are growing, getting more crops, and it's becoming an enjoyable journey. So stick around as I get to share more on my farming journey, as well as share recipes and information on how to use some of the products that we have as Malkia Nutrition. I do look forward to sharing more and having you stick around. Share this video with your friends, your family, brothers and sisters, cousins, aunties and uncles, grandma and grandparents. And if you want to try such a project, you can always reach me, get in touch, and we'll see how we can work together. So thank you so much, and do enjoy yourself. Bye. Thank you so much for being here. Bye, bye, bye. Now I'm gonna end it now. Thank you.